welcome. Glad to see you here today. So let's get started. So our topic today is the new Apple savings account on GoFor Lunch for April 25th, 2023. Brought to you by GoFor Technology. I'm your host, Roger Harmon, and if you're new here, please type new in the comments so we can get to know you, and we're here to make your technology work for you. So recently, Apple announced the Apple Savings Account, and the biggest feature of the Apple Savings Account is the 4.15 interest that they are providing on your daily cash as well as transfers. So there are no minimum deposits, there are no fees, and there are no balance requirements. Many of these high interest savings accounts do have these requirements. Apple does not. So you can deposit additional money into your savings account from your Apple Cash balance, from your bank account linked to your Apple Card, or any other bank account. So you're free to move your money in and out as you see fit, and you can stop routing your daily cash to the savings at any time. So you have complete flexibility and complete control of your money. So to set up the savings, you add your Apple Card to your wallet if you haven't already, and on your iPhone or your iPad that supports the latest version of iPad and iOS, which would be 16.4.1. So if you don't have an Apple Card at this time, you can apply for an Apple credit card right in the Wallet app. You just click on the plus in the upper right hand corner to get started, and then there are step-by-step instructions that will appear on the screen, and you will be approved in a matter of minutes after completing the application. So if you would like to brush up on how Apple Card and Apple Pay works, down below in the description I've linked to you to some previous presentations that cover those topics. So with your Apple Card, you get unlimited 3% daily cash back on everything you buy from Apple and from these fine merchants. So there's probably a couple on that list there that you deal with. So they will all give you 3% daily cash back when you do business with them. So you also get unlimited 2% cash back on all your purchases everywhere that you use the Apple Card with Apple Pay. You can also receive a physical credit card. It looks like this. It's a MasterCard. So it's called the titanium card because it's made out of titanium. Makes a lot of noise when you drop it. It has a chip. It has a mag stripe, but it does not have your credit card number. So it makes it a very secure credit card, because when you give your credit card up to pay a bill somewhere and nobody can write down your credit card number in the back room and your security code because they're not there. So that's the card I use when I go to a restaurant and they take the card away to pay the bill, and I don't have to worry about my card being compromised. Another financial program that Apple has introduced recently is called Apple Pay Later. And the way that works is your purchase is split into 4 equal payments, and you pay them over a period of 6 weeks. So when you buy the product, you pay the first payment, and then every 2 weeks you pay another quarter until you're all paid up in the 6 weeks. So this works with anybody now that presently accepts Apple Pay either in person or online. So the Apple Pay Later is for purchases between $50 and $1,000, and there are no interest charges and no fees of any kind. So that gives us a summary of Apple's financial services. So if you have any questions, please write them in the comments and we'll get to those in just a second. And please share the GoFor Gazette that comes to you every Monday morning about 7 o'clock to your email inbox with people that you know that use Apple devices. Zoom has been updated to version 5.14.6, so make sure you update that before your next Zoom call. And if by chance you haven't subscribed, please subscribe by clicking on the button down below and the little bell so you will be advised when we go live. So let's see here. Leslie Ann has a question. So your Apple Pay is connected to your Amex card, so do I need to get a new card for the cash back? Yes. You need to get the Apple card to get the cash back. And Leslie Ann also asks, yes, Apple is partnered with Goldman Sachs. So that is the bank that actually administers the credit card. And what is the savings percentage? Oh, okay. So it is 4.15%. So anything you put in the savings account, and you can put it in from your daily cash on your Apple card, or you can actually transfer from your savings accounts that are paying less than 1% into your Apple savings account. So it's 4.15%. So there are some other financial institutions that are giving similar or even higher rates, but the ones that I know about require either a minimum balance or they have a maximum balance over which they go back down to their low percentage rate. So like if it's over $1,000 or somewhere like $2,500, once you reach that, then you don't get the high percentage rate. It goes back to the low percentage rate. So this seems like a pretty good deal. There's no limitations, no minimums, no maximums, just a straight 4.15% for as much money as you want to transfer into your Apple savings account. So Apple is said a long time ago that they were going to get more into services. So this is a good example of how they're doing just that. So if you have any questions after the fact, or if you have any suggestions of what you'd like me to cover on Go for Lunch, please email me or give me a call, and that information is coming up right now. So thanks again for joining. Have a great rest of your day.